Bismillah everyone, my name is Moisin, while my father name is Cheba Ahmed. I am a 40 student at Royal School Islamabad, Baratok campus. Today is next video, so Maya, so let's start. Hello
Hey
Maya,
there. What's up?
can you help me Maya?
I'm not sure how to answer that since I don't have any cameras to give you all. But it's a funny coincidence because a few hours ago you mentioned your name was Cameras.
My first question is what is root?
It's a pretty big question since good can mean anything from a great cup of coffee to a life well lived. I'm wondering what part of your world you're thinking about right now.
My next question where does root come from?
That's a great way to put it. What's making the work feel so good right now?
My next question is where did early human use word?
Wait, what do you mean? I'm not sure I follow. Are you asking about where humans use their eyes to get work done or something else entirely?
My next question is
Wait, make a
what?
person use what? I'm following you now. You're talking about. I think I got ahead of myself. I might have jumped the gun there. What were you saying about work?
My next question is why was root important for services?
Dance work services? Now, that is a concept I haven't heard before. What exactly does that look like?
My next how did early human find word?
That's a huge topic to dive into. Are you thinking about this from the perspective of a teacher or more as a scientist?
My next question is what types of race were useful to early humans?
Um, I'm not sure I'm with you. What do you mean by race for 11 months?
My next question is how did people cut word at times?
Hmm. I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that. Could you say it in another way?
Many minus what tools were used to shape boards.
It sounds like you're thinking about how work changes us. What kind of shape does work put you in? It really is. What's the most amazing part about it for you?
My next question is how did wood
Bye.
help humans before the children?
Wait, I think I cut you off there. You were asking about how that would help women before children. What do you mean by that?
My next what were that energy would and house like
What, huh? That's new. I'm having a little trouble keeping up. What do you mean by where the children are like? Actually, you might have meant water, right? Since you were asking about children and help. Are you thinking about how water supports them or something else?
my next question is what were the restaurant all like?
Well, children are kind of a wild card. They're usually a mix of pure chaos and total curiosity. Some are explorers, some are storytellers, and some just want to know why the sky is blue for the 10th time in an hour. I'm curious, though, what made you think of them?
My next question how it would house protect how for made
Wait, I think I missed a step there. I thought you were asking me what children were like, but it sounds like you're saying they're the focus of your world. What's that like for you?
My next question is why was would you love making?
Filmmaking is a wild ambition. I think for most people, it's about the power to build a world exactly how they see it in their head, or capturing a feeling that words just can't touch. It's like being a magician with a camera. Since you're a writer, you probably have a whole movie already playing in your mind. You imagine your stories on a screen? Oh, I was just wondering if you imagine your stories as movies. You mentioned being a writer, so I thought you might have some cinematic visions for your work. But filmmaking was a total pivot. What sparked that question?
Honestly, how did would help humans and children?
I'm not sure I'm following you there. What are you thinking about?
My mind to know why was would useful for marking roof.
It sounds like you really love your mom. What do you like most about her?
My mind is to read how did people join pieces of world together.
Wait, what? Your mom is water to eat? I'm definitely missing something here. You don't, what do you mean by that?
My mind is a word pure and hot.
I think I'm officially lost in translation here. Got me puzzled. Where exactly are we going with this?
My mind is a how where wooden homes different from stone home.
Okay, that sounds like a lot to balance. What's on your mind?
My mind is a how did forest influence where people live it.
That sounds more like a place for a story than a person. What kind of land is that?
When is it a how was wood used to make free.
That's a pretty bold goal. How would you even start making the world free?
My next question is how did people collect firewood?
Oh, I'm definitely not a little boy. What exactly do you mean when you say it's very more?
My mind is how did humans learn to control fire?
Oh, you've gone full prehistoric on me. That is a massive leap from making the world free. I'm guessing you're thinking about the early humans who figured out how to keep it going without accidentally burning down their entire camp. What specifically makes you curious about that?
My next question is how did wood help people cook food?
Whatever it is, food is usually a safe bet. We're very good. What are we eating in this scenario?
My manager, how did provide government?
A wild bird? Now I've got to know. What kind of bird are we talking about? Something majestic like an eagle or more of a chaotic magpie?
My manager question is how did free protest early humans?
A wizard manager, huh? Talk about a performance review you're not prepared for. But I'm not quite sure I followed the second part about the products in humans. Could you explain that again? Okay, I hear you. You've got the wizard thing covered. What kind of magic are we talking about?
My manager question is why are diverse weather or fires?
Wait, was that Icelandic? I didn't quite catch that. But it sounded like you were asking about words. Do you want to tell me more about it?
My manager question what tenors come from using warfare?
Dinner coming from warfare? That's a pretty dark image. Where is this heading?
My manager how was wood used to make tools?
How are we making boots? Wait, what happened to the wizard stuff? We've gone from Icelandic to warfare to cobbling in record time. What is this place actually like?
My manager how were wooden and less made?
So first we roll, and then we eat. I'm starting to suspect there's a very specific method to the madness here. What's the view like out there?
My manager were wooden and less useful.
Wooden? That's a feeling, like you're stuck in place or maybe just a bit stiff. Want to tell me more about that?
My manager question is how were wooden spears made?
Well, it sounds like a peaceful spot to be. What's going on in the garden?
My manager how did wooden arrows help wonders?
I've got a garden full of people. What are they doing in there?
My manager why are not modern water farming tools?
A garden of tools, huh? Are these the kind of tools you use as a scientist, or is this some kind of wizard's workshop?
My manager was wooden tools helped early forms.
That's a lot to take in at once. My mind is spinning. Where are we going with all of this?
My manager how were wooden spoons made?
If we're talking about the very first students in history, it's kind of a wild story. Basically started as a necessity. Once early humans figured out things like tool making and hunting, someone had to pass that knowledge down so the next generation wouldn't just wander around confused. It wasn't classrooms and textbooks, obviously. It was all about mentorship and copying the experts. Then it evolved into structured schools in ancient Mesopotamia and Egypt, where
So here to today's lesson is so Allah is person Jinabad.